everybody, Papa Gord here again, and I got some stuff in the mail, and I was gonna just do an unboxing, but yeah, you know what, we'll just break it down into a couple of videos. So before we get into the figure I'm gonna do, let's just talk about what's happened so far this week. Presently it is 10 after 12 midnight, Tuesday into Wednesday morning, and we had Mando Monday, which apparently is going to be happening from now until leading up until the season premiere of The Mandalorian Season 2. And I guess they're going to keep dropping more goodies and stuff in our laps and say, hey, buy me. So with that being said, they released pictures of 5 figures, and they're all figures that we have, but they're slightly different. One, they're on card with the bubble, so they're not boxed, and 2, they are kind of they're all repaints, but they're done in the style, they're like the credit collection. And they all come with this little Imperial credit thing, and they're painted to look like the pictures in the credits at the end of the episodes. So yeah, I don't know. So I haven't seen anything drop on any of the Canadian websites so far. So there are 2 that are Amazon exclusive, and that is the Mandalorian and the Death Trooper. I think, well, if I can get my hands on all 5, I'm gonna get all 5. I had talked myself out of it, but then when I come down to my Sanctum Sanctorum, my Fortress of Solitude, the Bat Cave, the collection corner, whatever you want to call it, and I sit in my chair and I look at my collection, I know it's gonna bug me that I don't have those 5 figures in my collection, even though I do have those 5 figures in my collection, just not painted that way. So it's kind of like the carbonized look or whatever. So like I said, the Mando and Death Trooper are Amazon exclusive. The heavy infantry Mandalorian Jon Favreau's character is, I believe, Best Buy again. Cara Dune is, oh good lord, I want to say Target, so, and then the last one is IG-11, which is GameStop. I'm gonna put a slash there, EB Games. So we'll see. So as soon as that one comes in, so I think that the IG-11 is gonna be the easiest figure to obtain, probably. Hopefully Mando and the Death Trooper will finally get released for pre-order on Canadian Amazon. And I would assume maybe Cara Dune and maybe the heavy Mando are going to become Toys R Us. I don't know, which is just going to be a nightmare. But anyways, as I'm talking, I'll put pictures up in front of me or beside me or above me or wherever, in case you've been under a rock for a few days and you haven't seen them. They do look pretty cool, but again, they are just straight. There's nothing new except for the paint deco on them. So, what else? Hasbro PulseCon's this week coming up. They did a teaser today, which was a crowdfunding they needed for, Jesus, I can't even think of the name of the game anymore, but it was nothing I played, so I was like, and it looks like it's gonna fund, so it looks like it's really close already. They needed, like, I think $1 million, so it looks like good job for the guys that like to play the game. And I think everything for premium members starts tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Thursday opens up to people who don't have the plus or whatever, or the premium. And fingers crossed. So I hope everybody is able to get at least something. Again, I'm concentrating on Star Wars. I don't know. Like, the first and foremost is definitely the Heroes of Endor set. and then the Wampa. I'd really like the Lord Dracon set as well, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it or how the things are going to work. So primary focus is Star Wars and everything else is afterwards. So anyways, so mail yesterday, you can maybe get the reflection coming off of my face, is a, whoo, that is bright, but we are going to be looking at the Carbonized Stormtrooper. So Brian was awesome enough to send the Stormtrooper and, ooh, I see some green, some Boba Fett action. So I am caught up. I am 7 for 7 for the Carbonized, and honestly, I kind of hope that's it. I hope they don't do any more. But here's the here he is. And he's good. I like him. This is the old mold. I've got the new mold right here. But it's funny because his legs are actually pretty straight, considering here, we'll just pull him up. So here's the shock trooper. So he's been riding a horse for a while. He's just been marching. So yeah, this mold is notorious for getting this bowed. Some of them are so bad, but he's actually not overly too bad. So I'm gonna just pull a Phasma just as a silver comparison, because again, Stormtroopers are not typically silver. They're usually white, sometimes, well, with different colored paint on them or whatever. And here's Phasma. Now, he's definitely, or the Trooper is definitely more shiny than Phasma. She's more of a, I don't know, more of a matte silver to a shiny silver. So, so yeah. I'll just slowly show you. It's really, really well done. I honestly think this is, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is the last time we're gonna see this trooper, this mold. Stranger things have happened. So it's the typical, you know, you've got his blaster, you've got the rifle. I don't see really any shine to the weapons where I know they've done that with the Mando, and even Vader's lightsaber hilt is a little more shiny, but they skip doing that to these weapons. I don't know, but yeah, again, just as comparison, new, old mold, but yeah, he's good. I don't mind this one. I wish they would do this treatment to, say, like C-3PO in gold. Do this to Captain Phasma. That one would actually be an improvement for that figure. I don't mind the original Phasma, except for the hard plastic cape. But that battle damaged one, the Toys R Us exclusive, yeah, definitely could use this style paint on there. And it looks like it's applied really, really well. No chips, no scratches, no nothing. Yes, this looks really good. So yeah, it's your standard old school typical articulation. You get double elbows, but they only go so far because they run into the upper arm. The legs have good bend. The head's got all sorts of movement on there because that's just a ball up in a solid chunk of plastic. Not a whole, you know, got some crunch, and you get good mobility on the legs as well. Certain things like, see, you can kind of go more on the side now. I don't know if that's just because it's kind of running into some of the pouches here, but again, this as well, there isn't one on the new style, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. And so that's it. It's short and sweet. It was more about an update on what's going on with PulseCon, and just to show off that I finally have the last two Carbonized, for now, that have finally made it to me. and I will do Boba Fett next, because he's already hanging out with kind of the Fett-ish. Ooh, that's kind of play on words. So the Fett-ish shelf, and the Kenner stuff or whatever. So yeah, we're done looking at this guy, maybe for the last time with this mold. But anyways, guys, best of luck to everybody the next few days. I hope everybody's able to get something. Comment down below. Let me know what's the main thing that you might be looking for PulseCon this week. Or are you just saying, forget it, I'm not even going to bother trying. So I'm interested. I got to get back on some comments. Again, that giveaway is going on for another couple of days till Friday. So if you haven't, comment with your favorite Star Wars character on my last live stream video, which I'll probably put a link up here. So click on that if you haven't seen it. You don't really even have to watch the whole thing. You want to watch a couple of minutes, I'd appreciate that. But if you want, just throw a comment. I like Luke Skywalker. It doesn't even have to give me a reason. So that's going to do it, guys. So comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. Turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever I upload a new video, or if I'm getting ready to do a live stream, or any of that good stuff. Other than that, guys, we'll talk to you again really soon. Best of luck. Later, eh?